Hello, everybody. Let me just explain something to you guys. Let me explain something to you right now. This Monday, this Monday night at 7 p.m., I will attend my very first group therapy session. Now, I know exactly what you're going to ask me. Skull, why are you attending group therapy? What's wrong? What's the matter? Well, apparently, I'm a stubborn man and I don't listen, according to what I've heard from my friends in real life, especially from my friend Kimberly. I'm not going to give out her last name, just for identity's sake. But that's basically it. I'm a stubborn man and I don't listen much. I'm not going to say I don't listen at all because that would be a lie. Now, the reason why I have taken it upon myself to do this is because earlier this week I was supposed to go to my next doctor's appointment, but a snowstorm fell and 8 inches of snow covered my place of residence. And my friend Kimberly got a call from Daymark and they suggested that my appointment be rescheduled and that I attend group therapy. Well, the way Daymark works is if you miss more than 2 appointments within 90 days, you have to attend group therapy. And also, if you're more than 10 or 15 minutes late for an appointment, it will count as a no-show. I don't know which one is more accurate, 10 or 15, because I just there's something about my memory that's selective apparently. So yeah, that sums it up. Now folks, I want you to understand that I'm only doing this for my own good. Folks, I do not look at myself in a positive light at all. The top of my DeviantArt profile page shows that. And I'll tell you why. Because every moment of every day of my life for the last 7.5 months, I have been working as hard as I possibly can towards fulfilling my dreams. But then I realized that in addition to not having nearly enough money to do the things in life that I want to do, I discover that I don't have enough responsibility, that I'm not responsible enough. And I don't understand that at all. Because there's a certain way in which a person has to just be responsible in some way or form or fashion. But for some reason, apparently, I'm not responsible enough. I'm stubborn and I don't listen. Folks, let me just tell you this. If anything, I do not deserve to live in this world. I do not deserve to live, period. I am a useless, stuck up, stubborn idiot. I know that might not sound like me, but that's me. I'm not a very considerate person in life. Sometimes all I can think about is what I can say to someone else as a response. When they're talking to me, I usually have to listen, and all I can think about is trying to find some response to tell them. I just, I don't know what to do anymore. I've pretty much given up on myself at this point. Too many unforeseen circumstances in my life have caused this. And part of the reason why that is because one of my friends, who I will not name, constantly asks me to give him money or send him painless euthanasia medicine so that he can die a painless death. So basically, he's wanting me to assist in his suicide. And I keep telling him no. And I'm trying to get it in his head that no means no when it comes to something like that. But he doesn't want to listen. And that's part of the reason why I'm as stressed out as I am now. But what I don't understand for some reason is that this guy has been abused and mistreated and neglected and ignored and abused again and neglected again, and all sorts of injustices have happened to him by his family. He's going through a lot of unfathomable things right now. And he believes that the only way to escape this is to die a painless death, to commit suicide. Well, folks, let me tell you now that even though my life isn't anywhere near as bad as his, sometimes I want to. Sometimes I wish at night that I just want to go to sleep and never wake up. Sometimes I wish for death in my sleep. And when I sleep on my back, I can't. For some reason, when I sleep on my back, my heart skips a beat and I start to lose my breath for a couple of seconds before regaining it. And then I find myself struggling to breathe because I'm overweight. Does that make sense? Now I know it doesn't sound like me, but that's me. I am an overweight, stuck up, useless, stubborn idiot. I'm an idiot. And not only that, but I'm an idiot savant. I don't even know my IQ because I was never tested. They say you're supposed to have your IQ tested when you first enter grade school, but I never went through that. But as far as I'm concerned, that's all I've got to say. Go do whatever you want. Go do what you want. I don't care anymore.